My life is loaded with issues. At the point when I settle a certain something, I ended up in another trouble. Oh God, why it's consistently me. This is the means by which we continue to state about impediments throughout everyday life. We grow up playing around ideal and horrible conditions throughout everyday life. Except if everything is going according to our assumptions, we are glad. Be that as it may, when the individuals and occasion doesn't go as wanted or when we battle with conditions, we will in general consider them to be an issue. At the point when we wouldn't dare hoping anymore, sets us a test to test our boldness and eagerness to change. At such a second, there is no reason for imagining that nothing has occurred, or in saying that we are not yet prepared. The test won't pause. Life doesn't think back. Everything occurs for an explanation here. We can't handle everything around us, however we can choose how those things influence us. Most importantly, having problem isn't a problem. Issues and obstacles are indication of life. You can't maintain a strategic distance from them while alive. What we can do is that we can change our viewpoint to manage them. As Theodore Rubin stated, the issue isn't that there are issues. The issue is expecting something else and believing that having issues is an issue. At whatever point life offers you any challenges or issues, remind yourself a recipe. Issues are a form of challenge. Anybody can remain quiet and cheerful when circumstances favors around us. It takes fortitude to continue to go in obscurity. Take an illustration of any issue in your life. Is it accurate to say that you are attempting to find a new line of work? Does any of your relationship isn't filling in true to form? Is it true that you are confronting monetary emergencies? It is safe to say that you are experiencing issues in your business or work or everyday life. Every one of these issues tests your fortitude. See them as they are type of challenge. How you face these difficulties is the thing that decides our internal strength. A definitive proportion of a man isn't a place where he remains in snapshots of solace and comfort, however where he remains now and again of challenge and contention. Do you realize that our determination of words and terms have tremendous effect in our attitude? When we supplant issue with challenge, we can confront the circumstance with more fortitude. Each challenge is an opportunity to develop. Quit keeping away from them. They will fill in as a stepping stool toward a superior future. Kobe Bryant once said that everything negative pressure, challenges is each of the unopened door for me to rise. This is valid for everybody. You have the force. Acknowledge the existence demands. Audit them and see what the underlying drivers are. When you distinguish the weak point, you can deal with that. You can get the best out of you. I need to move you today to escape your usual range of familiarity. You have such a lot of unimaginable potential within. God has placed blessings and abilities in you that you presumably know nothing about. In the event that you are not doing admirably in work, see what aptitudes you are deficient. In the event that you stayed with a relationship, get the missing variable. There isn't anything a man can't do in the event that he's ready to do. There might be a large number of individuals experiencing the comparable conditions as you. What the majority of them attempt to do? They basically respond to circumstances and attempt to stay away from the difficulties. Nonetheless, that isn't what shrewd individuals do. They do things another way. Rather than react, they reevaluate and act. They address each difficulty by opening their arms. Take the way more unfamiliar, you will wind up standing a part of group. There are no extraordinary individuals in this world, just incredible difficulties which standard individuals ascend to meet. Prior to life challenges you, for what reason don't you challenge life? Regularly we need to remain protected in the current positions, connections or business. Nonetheless, this safe place makes us weak with the time. Life will push you out of your protected zone. This is the idea of life and we need to start this. I've learned in my life that it's essential to have the option to venture outside your usual range of familiarity and be tested with something you're not comfortable or acquainted with. That challenge will permit you to perceive what you can do. I will rather say you to make a stride ahead. Before life challenges you, for what reason don't you challenge life by oftentimes making next stride? See what you can do extra for your business, work or family. That way you will have the option to appreciate the adjustments throughout everyday life, and no circumstance or challenge can hurt you. So keep yourself motivated. Good luck.